What the hell is up with you guys right now? You guys right now. AMCers, how are you doing right now? I got a treat for you, AMCers. All is not lost. Today, I'm going to show you, in fact, that time travel does exist. And even though you had a bad day, and you've had a bad week, and you've had a bad month, and you've had a bad 3 years, you're in for a treat today because you're finally going to be able to travel back into time, and I'm going to show you how on this video. Okay? Now, I will give a disclaimer before I start, and I will say that this video is not for any yes voter. It is not for Tony De Niro. It is not for Phil For Real. It is not for Boss Blunts. It is not for AMC Bigums. It is not for Lou vs. Wall Street and the rest of the clown crew that never knew what the hell they were talking about in 3 fucking years. Okay? So without further ado, strap yourselves in because
we're sending you back to the future.
That's right. Here we go, folks. Time travel does exist, and it starts in this video as a reaction to myself 1 whole year ago. Here we go, folks. Let's see what I had to say 1 year ago about this play. You want to sue me, huh? All right.
Good morning, everybody. John Wick Sniping here.
Oh, hey.
And,
I'm from 2023.
Yeah, the tweet heard around the world.
Oh, what happened?
Well done, my friend. You have decided to officially put the nail in the coffin to this story with that tweet. Now, clearly, you're going to get all the Hopium AMC content creator salesmen come out and try to, I guess, talk for the tweet and say, oh, well, that word must mean this, or this must be a head fake tweet, and continue with the narrative so that they can drop another video of Hopium with $1 million price targets and so on and so forth.
Right. Okay.
Can't wait to see how Luke drops his content now and how he keeps you guys.
Oh, let me tell you. Hold on, Mr. John Wick of 2022. Hold on. Lou continues to drop even more AMC videos. And what he does is one day he's like, yeah, we're still going to get paid. And then the next day he's like, no, we're not going to get paid. And then the next day he's got shares. And then the day after he doesn't have shares. And he does this all within 20 videos per day. Just want to let you know, just in case the Lou of 2022 was only putting out a couple videos a day. I just want you to know that now he bombards the fuck out of YouTube with total nonsense. And he sounds, I'm embarrassed that I used to actually think this guy knew what he's talking about. I'm willing to admit today in 2023 of September that I am embarrassed that I thought that that retard actually knew what he was talking about. Okay? Just want to let you know that, John Wick of 2022.
Anymore, I think. Al from Boston, where are we going now? Is this going to hit $1 billion a share? We've never seen your face. We've never seen any shares from you, but somehow we're going to $1 billion, but now we're under 12. So we're going to do about a quadrillion% increase based on your DD, Mr. Harvard. If going to Harvard is what gets you to tell everybody that AMC is worth $1 million a share, then goddamn, what kind of people is Harvard producing? AMC, I tried to tell you from day one, man, you guys didn't like what I had to say, but I was trying to keep it real with you. I was trying to open your eyes. I was trying to tell you, stop listening to faceless characters that show no share positions. You're listening to a felon that walks around in a park, also has never shown any share position. Hey,
oh, John Wood, let me stop you there. Hold on. Let me stop you there for a second. They don't change. They still do it for a whole full year more. They still click on that idiot's videos. They still watch the other idiot that never showed his face, never showed any shares. They still do it. Are you surprised? Because you look surprised right now. I'm surprised that for another full year, that guy was able to obtain ad revenue from the idiots that watch his channel. Can you believe that? I can't believe that shit.
LVW? Yeah. It could be you, my friend. Because if I was going to sue you, I would have them subpoena your records regarding your shareholdings on AMC to find out if you've owned AMC since the point you've been talking about, because that shit's only gone since you've been talking about.
Yeah, John Wick 2022. I've been saying the same thing in 2023. I think that scumbag needs to be sued. Guess what he's trying to do now, John Wick of 2022? He is trying to just point and deflect. Now he's like, Adam Aaron, he's our guy. He's the one that cost us, so that nobody looks at him. but he wanted to be the top influencer. He is still the top influencer on AMC and still the most deservedly to get sued by someone who has lost an enormous amount of money in this play because he locked them in there without any financial disclosures. He was pumping for years. Let me turn you up on volume a little bit because you're a little low, my friend. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this volume up for a second. Wolan. For my Jamaican crew, Wolan. There you go. We're good now. Let's get back to John Wick 2022. Go ahead, Wick.
Got it. So were you leading me to my demise while you weren't going down?
Yes, he was.
People that are subbed to his channel, that you're such fanatics of this guy,
yeah,
which never paid you $1.
Nope.
You need to start asking. Here I am, only 5 months in. I've got 80,000 subscribers less.
How does anybody on Lou's channel, this is a rhetorical question, John Wick 2022, because you would not have been around for the numerous other stock failed picks that he has lost his viewers money on. I don't even know how they have money left for any of his picks unless they're buying 5 to 10 shares with their little lunch money or something like that, because he couldn't get it right in GTII, he couldn't get it right in Clove, he couldn't get it right in AMC. He's now trying to get it right in XRP, but unfortunately, that's already started to dip massively. And the guy couldn't pick a stock on his best day. He couldn't pick one.
And I've at least pointed the community in the direction of a couple green stocks that they could have made money on, while telling everybody, stop listening to these guys, while telling them, hey, we need to invoke some sort of action. I don't think this story is real, and I don't think that they're going to pay you even if it's
I like your mustache. So, it's a lot
clearly, I think we all know in this community that if they dilute shares, it's game totally over. I mean,
but they did. I'm glad you just said that. Because guess what, John Wick 2022, they did it today. Yeah, they did it today. They did that, and they still think it's not game over. It won't be. It'll never be game over. Okay, AMC could just be vanished from the existence of this planet, and they will unearth it and say it's going to the moon from I don't know where. But just to let you know that Adam Aaron did follow up with your prediction. He did dilute, and the stock tanked about 30-40% today. Can you believe that?
Game over. I'm holding until I see that. I'll hold my 414 shares until I see dilution.
Oh, you have shares.
See you later. I won't be talking about AMC.
Oh, that's right. You were the one of the few that showed shares, showed the exact number, proved it on camera, and actually told the community that if something happens, like you just said, you would be out of the play. Well, that's so funny because I was watching Tony De Niro play some cheesy-ass electronic poker game the other day, and he's like, oh, I didn't want to disclose any of my moves in AMC because I didn't want to influence anybody to buy or sell because I'm so big all the way in Texas, drinking all of my alcohol on camera, smoking cigars like I'm a big baller, and telling everybody that I'm so big that if I tell them what I do in AMC, then that's going to influence this whole play. You fucking idiot that guy is.
I'll be owning AMC, and I hope there ain't nobody else talking about AMC and blowing smoke up everybody's ass, selling hopium every day on YouTube. That it's going to come back. We're still going to the moon. The only thing I will congratulate Adam Aaron on at this particular time is that you just, to use a word that Lou, a great word, vaporize. You vaporize some AMC content creators that sell hopium every freaking day, and they don't even show themselves. And those are your favorite ones. The ones that's the thing I don't understand. I'm talking to you guys, the viewers. Listen to me. How did you guys manage to make the most popular channels of the guys that have shown you the least skin in the game? Lou never shows you your share position. Al never shows you his face.
Good point, John Wick. And guess what? Another year later, our channel kind of grew, but then we just got so tired of watching whoever the hell is watching these channels losing all their money, and you're trying to tell them the real deal about AMC, and they didn't rush to your channel. I don't know. YouTube's a very strange place. I happen to believe the platform might also be in line with this narrative and locking people into the play because for some reason, the bullshitters channels are the ones that get recommended the most. I don't know. I can't explain that one.
And Trey, you clearly know that motherfucker hasn't owned in a very long time. How is it that you rush to those channels? How do you rush to the Butcher of Wall Street? He's missed on so many predictions. He missed on June 3rd, and now he's trying to clean up Adam Aaron's tweet. Why do you rush to those channels? I'm at least telling you, hey, there's actually corruption in this stock. Let's go in. It's a small share flow. We can do this quick. And guess what? It's a short time frame. It's either going to happen in the next couple of weeks or not, and we get the hell out.
No, they don't want to do that, John Wick. No. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because here's the thing. either this storyline is bullshit or people just enjoy losing money. They just want to lose it with the letters AMC when there's so many other letters that they can choose. You can choose XYZ, you can choose BBC, you can choose so many letters. But they've decided that they want to blow all of their money in 3 letters, AMC. I don't know why. I have no clue. A year later, I couldn't figure it out. They're still going to lose it more. They want to lose more. They want it to be totally to zero. That's what they want.
For you guys, I was trying to tell you everything that's unfolding now with AMC. I was trying to tell you that from day one. Go watch all my videos. You'll see. I've been telling you, stop listening to these guys. Stop believing $1 million price targets, which actually...
commercial, John.
Traders. They were a group of 14 novice traders who were trained by Wall Street.
In my opinion, is offensive to a lot of people. When you put 100,000 price target that it could reach, that's offensive because there's people that have large share positions, like a guy like Lord X Nemesis. I feel for that guy when he has to go look at YouTube and he can't avoid seeing.
I remember that guy.
Price targets on
an actual viewer that actually started YouTubing, that actually showed their positions, that actually showed that they held from 72 down and gave up $250,000. That was the first real person that I ever actually saw prove that they owned AMC, they owned it when it was 72, and they were still owning it now that it was down to like $12, $13 or whatever it was at that point. The other person that I've ever seen actually prove it was actually Kevin Free from it all, that I think he said that he tapped $1 million and let that all ride all the way back down to whatever he sold it at, probably like $20, $25, whatever the case may be. But the other bullshitters,
that he missed out on a ton of money because he has like.
The other bullshitters, they've gone 3 years. They haven't shown a share, okay? Phil For Real hasn't shown a share. Boss Blunts doesn't show anything to me. AMC, maybe they have. I don't know. I don't watch them enough, those 3. But I can tell you Lou's never shown any. I can tell you that Al from Boston's never shown any. And apparently Phil said that Al was trying to do something in the recent courts situation that they had with AMC. And they asked him to prove shares, and he was refusing to prove shares. So that should tell you everything you need to know.
I don't know, 3 to 5,000 shares, and he didn't sell when it hit the 70s. And now what's he worth now? Under 12. So yeah, I'd be a little pissed off if I was that guy. Now, some of you AMC people, you have 2 choices. You can get pissed off at me because I'm trying to be real and do your little unsub game. Because at this point, that unsub.
Yeah, they do that. They do that, John. Okay, they do that.
There's a red box.
Hold on, John. Chill.
Up and they're like,
they do that. Well, they're starting to kind of come out of it a little bit. At least the bots are not coming around as much anymore, doing the whole trolling and the whole like, oh, this guy's a shill, he's paid. Bro, I would love to get paid by whoever for whatever. I wish I got paid. So when you see that comment, that's just definitely a fucking bot when they're like, this guy's paid, this guy's a shill. I would love for an entity to pay me. I don't give a fuck. And now I remember some other person saying they were going to get paid. Lou vs. Wall Street once claimed that some entity was trying to pay him millions of dollars to sell retail out. Well, that has to be totally a lie because, number one, Lou would sell everybody the fuck out for money. We know that. He's juicing AMC. Let's just go with the fact that no one ever approached him with millions of dollars to sell retail out. Number one, because Lou clearly doesn't show he has even $1,000 in his pocket. And number 2, we know Lou would sell everybody out for fucking a bag of chips. Yeah, so that was bullshit.
Yo, this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he's real, and they are supporting me heavy right now. So I try to get some of you AMCers on board and try to invest a little bit of money. This only takes a little bit of money. You don't have to over leverage yourself here. This could be a 10-share purchase, a 20-share purchase.
Oh, they don't want to do that, John.
Because the float is small, whether it was one.
John, they don't want to do that. They're like, no. We want to squeeze out a 500 million share float. Yeah, we want to do that one. We don't want to fuck around with your 1 million, 5 million share floats. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do the one that makes sense. We want to do the one that's very, very difficult because YouTube told me to.
0.95 or 3.5, whatever the case may be, it's still tiny. The cost to borrow is extremely high, and the short interest apparently wasn't 230, but it's still well over 100. But I'm not going to sit here and pile on the demise of AMC, in my opinion. There is a positive thing in my book. It's going to eliminate a lot of hopium salesmen. And I think a lot of you guys...
unfortunately, we're wrong about that. See, the hopium team, what they started doing is that they were just starting to create their own, like, theories. Like, Oh, Adam said there's no naked shares. That must be in code for there's tons of naked shares. Oh, Adam Aaron said that he's not allowed to talk about this situation. That means it must be really bad. We're really going to the moon because he can't even disclose it. Meanwhile, John, tons of other CEOs since this video have come out and have hired a company called Share Intel. They've hired attorneys. They've screamed manipulation in their stock by naked shorting. And Adam Aaron's like, yeah, no. That doesn't happen here, guys. And they keep going for it, John. They can't. It didn't change.
Shit, and they don't even show you anything. They don't show you any skin in the game. We're over here, guys like Teddy, guys like Kevin from Canada, and guys like myself. We've literally shown you, yo, we're here with you. We're actually doing this with you. But you guys want to pile on to the phony accounts. Phonies like Trade, phonies like Lou, phonies like Al, those kind of guys. Or other guys that talk about $100,000 price targets because they're trying to get views. They're trying to click you into watching their video. So I'm not going to pile it on, guys. There'll be other videos. I'm going to get back to concentrating what I'm doing, and that is figuring out Redbox, how much time we have to squeeze the shorts out of there, and while I'm making money on AERC.
Well, let's go over that. Redbox was a great play. Made tons of money on that one. We navigated the community, Kevin and myself, and then Teddy joined in later. We navigated the community. We told them exactly like how much time is left. If you don't get out, it's going to close. The window's going to close, and that's it. We played that one perfectly. We were able to kind of run it up a little bit. Of course, the powers that be on the other side of the situation definitely manipulated it and controlled it so that it would not rip. There was actually other YouTubers are like, Redbox is terrible, like Tony De Niro. And then he's like, I just made a ton of money on Redbox. That's exactly what you need to do with these stocks. Stop trying to care about filing. Stop trying to look at Tony De Niro to tell you that a shit company is a shit company. We don't care it's a shit company. Most of us that are watching YouTube and most of us that are playing stocks on our phones, we don't give a shit about the company. We care if it's pumping and if we can get in and out. Let us know when a stock is about to pump 100, 200%. That's what we care about. I don't care about the financials. I know that they are shit. Listen, probably most of the companies on the stock exchanges are shit. I don't need you to read a filing for me to tell me shit is shit. I know what it looks like. I know what it smells like. But thank you for your 3 hours of reading company filings to tell me shit is shit.
Constantly sitting here and losing every day with AMC, that's not happening. And once dilution happens, I'm out of here so fast, it's going to make your head spin. So guys, start thinking about what's going on. You knew this party was going to end one way or another. It was either you were going to get paid or the CEO was going to basically flame this out. I actually didn't think it was going to be Adam Aaron that did it. I just thought at some point there was going to be something like a share count that's officially done, and then they prove it. They're like, yo, this is an official document. This is it. And there's nothing out there. And as I told you in other videos, the AMC
you know what, John? I'm here in the future, and I will tell you that Adam Aaron did do this play in. Open your eyes. Wait, man, don't fall asleep on me. Yeah, Adam Aaron did do us in. No, there was never a share count. I don't know. I guess that's never going to happen, even though a bunch of people have screamed for it. But the game is over. And that will end this reaction video of me going back into the past to talk to my past self in 2022 to show those in 2023 that I was word for word correct. But I can't get paid on YouTube. I can't. YouTube doesn't like me. They don't like me telling the truth. They wanted me to talk shit. They want me to lie to you. I refuse to do that even for fucking money. If the truth can't pay me, then so be it. I won't do it through a lie. John Wick Sniping is out. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Look out for more. I've got a lot of shit. You know, if my channel's ever going to be hot right now with videos, it's going to be now, because I'm coming to re-troll those that trolled me. I'm coming to tell you how stupid you were for holding the stupid ass stock after Ape, and still holding it after the reverse split, and still holding it after the dilution. Just hand over your money. You know what? Cash it out. Okay, not financial advice, because I know you weirdos like really care about that, but this is not financial advice. But this is what I would do with the remaining amount of money that I have invested in AMC. I would cash it out. I would go to the bank and get all dollar bills. So if you've got like maybe $2,000 worth of AMC left, I would cash it out, go to the bank, get $100 bills, and just go in the mall and just throw it up in the air and record watching everybody scramble to grab it. You'll get more enjoyment than to watch the CEO of the company you're invested in highly and think is going to go up so high. It's better than watching him continuously take your money. John Wick Sniping is out. Thank you very much. You know, it takes me a couple seconds to officially close my video. Peace.